How we doing? Now take two on this video because we're just nearly finished. We're not editors, we don't do that. I do a video, it goes out, we don't edit it. I can't do it, don't know how to do it. I'm not Matt Armstrong. But we've got this in. This is in for a full send basically. And hopefully somebody doesn't ring me this time and kill the video because it stopped recording. But we've got a Rolls Royce Dawn and any defects on it's getting sorted out. Customers, long-time customer of ours, he's not long treated himself. And unfortunately, the people that owned it before didn't really look after it that well. You can see on the centre caps here, there's lots of acid burn that doesn't come off. We've ordered new rings, so these are going to get replaced. But just out of interest, we did try and get it off with various quite aggressive ways to get it off. It still didn't come off, so new rings. Problem is, it's fine using acid on wheels, but you need to rinse them properly. And what happens is, product gets down the back of here, and then when I drive down the road, it splatters everywhere. But obviously this is more delicate than this, and that's why they're stained. So 4 of them have been ordered. It's getting 2 new number plates because they were a bit sketchy. It was about 45 tonne of tape behind here. So that's the only bit that we've polished at the moment, is in there. The roof, the whole car's been decontaminated. Chemical treatments, clayed. So it's nice and smooth. It's nice. It's back to factory settings. The roof we've cleaned and resealed. We put a sealant on it to give it a bit of hydrophobic water behaviour when it gets wet, and give it a bit of colour back as well, so it's nice and dark black now as it would have been from the factory. So we're cracking through them. There's a couple of little defects that we need to fix. There's one here, somebody's tried to fix a scratch not very well, see if I can get it to zoom, but there's more paint around it than what there is in it, so we'll give that a little sandy and do it properly. There's another little dinky one there as well, so that'll get addressed. Even the engine bay, there's bits on there was clips missing, clips broken, some butchery there. People, you can buy tools to remove these, you don't need to hack cars about. Silly people. So yeah, all these, we've reordered new clips, but you can even see on the engine bay, it's like residue from shake and shine stuff, been put all over it to make it look pretty. That's going to get deleted and cleaned properly. Even the bonnet, look, same story as the wheels, not been rinsed properly, and there's just watermarks, residue, lots of nasty bits everywhere. So, our cunning eyes of you may have noticed this door card and the cardboard underneath it. We've got this in bits. Obviously, the calibre of the car, customer wants it perfect. And what we noticed down here, obviously the door card's hanging off at the moment. We've just hooked it back over because it's enough heavy. But the gap down here was very consistent. It was nice. It sat sort of as it should do, like that. And it had run all the way down to about here, and then pop out a couple of mil and then seal itself again back round there. So we was expecting a broken clip. We found a bent clip and this indentation. Now it's a little foam cover for the door handle there. So when you tug on that, a little lever moves up and down, opens the door. But what had happened is whoever's had it off in the past have clearly pinched it. So it wasn't sitting properly. And if you look behind there, you can just see the little hole for the door retaining clip. So that was the problem, that's why it was poking out. So we've ordered some new clips anyway, and we'll simply just cable tie that over there a little bit, behind the door card, out of the way, and it should all nicely clip in again. That's the plan anyway. But it is nice, it's a lovely interior, as you would expect from a Rolls Royce. But we're going to clean all that, get all the seats looking their best, because they look clean, but if you look closely, there are little marks on them. So we'll get all that off. Once they're clean, we'll recondition them and then put a sealant over them. Does a similar thing to what the roof sealant does and what the ceramic coating does. It's just for leather. The same with the carpets. The carpets got some funny little staining in them. These are blue, so I suspect somehow the dye's come out of these at some point and gone onto this bit. So that's going to all get addressed. So here's the dye in the carpet. We'll extract that and make that all nice. Same with these. Get a bit of water going through these. It should take out any dye that's left in them. But proper thick though. Again, as you would expect from a roller. The same story in the back. And the soft top. But once we've had the roof curing for a little while, we'll drop it back. Drop the roof down, and then we can do all the little bits around the back. Again, make it spotless. There's a couple of little marks, very questionable. Don't know if you're about to see it. I mean, they are very, very faint, but it looks like, I'm guessing the previous owner had a metal, there you go, you can see it, a metal strapped watch, and with the roof down, they're hanging their arm out the top, looking all gangster, and that's what's done that, because it's quite pitted. And I dread to think how much a new chrome piece is for that. But, so that's where we're at. We're playing with Rolls Royces this week. Customer doesn't want it back until it's perfect, which suits us because we love jobs like that. Being restricted on time can be quite a challenge sometimes. So being left to do what we need to do and getting it right, we like that. So yeah, happy days. Rolls Royce and a Corrado in bits with lots of cloths over it. So there we go. Have a little YouTube video.